Welcome, nerdy people alike, to another episode of the Rhythm and Blerds podcast,
The
hosted by
Disgruntled
yours
Blerds
truly,
podcast.
Dre and Lizzo. We are here with you for another yap session of us yapping about some nerdy shit.
Being
Ah,
disgruntled. That's
welcome
always
to
what
the
it
fun.
is.
That's not what it always is.
That's always what the fuck it is. It is. It's all good.
But you just need to be a disgruntled person at this point in time. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to handle. And you just gotta, I don't know, talk it out.
That's what we
I
doing.
I guess, yeah, just talk it out. So you don't end up on the news somewhere. Damn. Anyway. Anyway, we wanted to do a little throwback. You know, go back to the nostalgia time, go back in the membrane, back in time, and talk about some of our favorite anime movies. Because we have a lot of movies that we've seen growing up. And some we seen, modern and recently. But when anime was really niched down, we were kids. We were kids. We were little children. And I'm not even gonna lie. I think the bootleggers was carrying the anime scene back yonder because that's how I got introduced to anime. My first anime was Akira on
That's
a
crazy.
bootleg DVD. With
That's
some
crazy. That's crazy. That was your first.
That was my first anime because my mother was like, "Oh, here's a cartoon." And he got a 3 for 5, 2 for 5 deal. Oh my gosh. I couldn't understand shit that was going on.
I know your whole world was shattered because like Akira, that's a heavy ass movie. I can't imagine what that had
Heavy
to
as
feel like on a
hell.
child's brain. Like I
I'm like
know
5 or 6. The man talking to her, telling her, "Yeah, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon from over there by them Chinese people." Okay, yeah, them Chinese
everybody's
people in there. Yeah,
Chinese.
got
Everybody's
you.
Chinese.
Yeah, everybody Chinese. And I said, "Gotcha." And she bought that, and I think after Akira years later, a couple of years later, Pokemon and Sailor Moon and stuff started showing up on American TV. So, but my first introduction to actual anime was Akira, full Japanese, no subtitle, no nothing. I'm
Oh,
just
you was
sitting
the
in
real
front of the
OG.
TV, just sitting in front of the TV,
Triple OG, no
piecing shit
subtitles.
together. Don't understand nothing. Don't understand that damn thing happening. Just he's screaming. He got the jacket on. He riding around. Okay, man. I guess, but it took me. I didn't rewatch Akira until like I was in my teens, and then I understood. Like I was like, why I never rewatched that? Then I just happened to rewatch it. But I do believe that we have a lot of, I guess, people would deem it old school anime. I guess now they
You said redeeming?
would deem it.
Oh, redeeming old school anime. That's definitely old school. That's from the 80s.
No, I'm talking about the stuff we're about to talk about. Anything from the '90s and the early 2000s when we was kids.
Yeah, that's retro at this point. Stuff goes
Ugh.
retro when it hits like 20 years old, or some of it. I guess it depends. Or we gonna pull out
Well,
the
what's the
bag.
age limit before they just start naming things retro? Like 10 years, 15?
I think, yeah, I think once it reaches like 15 years, it could be considered retro.
Oh damn, that's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit on the list. It's a lot of shit on the list. But I do want to say, like, one of my favorite anime movies that sometimes I be, it's just like a nice little comfort watch as well to throw back on is Princess Mononoke. I love rewatching that shit. I
I should
really
have
do.
said I should have set the stipulation no Ghibli films, make it more
Well,
challenging.
that's
But
that's a lot because that was highly accessible. Like Ghibli was over here killing shit.
they still are.
They still are. Well, growing up, that was a lot of the movies. You turn around, it was a it was a Ghibli film. Motherfucker was out here like Disney.
Well, yeah, I think my first Ghibli film was I think was Kiki's Delivery Service, or was it, or maybe it was Spirited Away. No, I think it was Kiki's Delivery Service. I didn't see Spirit Away till I was like 18. And I want to say that was like a few years after it came out.
When did you see House of the Castle?
I didn't see House until I was like grown.
Oh, they used to play that shit all the time.
Yeah, I want to
I can't
yeah, I
remember what
didn't
the channel was. It
yeah,
was
I
a
didn't
channel.
see
It was like Cinemax or on one of them, the off-brand premium channel like Cinemax or maybe it was Stars or something. But they used to play House Moving Castle all the time.
only Ghibli film I seen when I was a kid was Kiki's. Everything else I seen like when I was grown already, like in my late teens type shit. Um yeah, I didn't really see.
You know who it was? It was HBO and Stars that was playing anime. Because I think HBO is where I saw Eon Flux.
Yeah, I ain't never had none of them channels, so
Oh, I had a hot box. Yeah. I had a hot
even
box
when I
growing up.
even when I had I think when I seen Aeon Flux, I think I saw Aeon Flux when it was on MTV.
See, MTV used to replay that on oh my god, that was clockwork. They used to replay that at least, especially during the middle of the night, at least 2 or 3 times. It would run back to back in the middle of the night.
Like I remember when Sci-Fi they had an anime night. I think it was like on Saturdays or something where they show anime. So when I would watch anime on cable channels, it would be either like Cartoon Network or it would be the Sci-Fi. I would catch stuff, and like on occasion I would see shit on like on an anime network on demand because
Hmm.
I would catch all the free shit they had on there. Um, but like I never I don't think I didn't even know that HBO had like anime on it. Like now they got mad shit, but I didn't
Yeah,
know that
now
they
they got mad shit. But they had just like it was movies. I think it was either HBO or Stars that I saw. Damn, what was that movie? I think it was like Appleseed or something like that. It was like mechs,
oh
and it was
that's a
like
throwback. I know what you're
yeah,
talking
it
about.
was like it's like
Apple
the
say yeah.
the first rendition of CGI. I think it's like Appleseed or something seed.
I know what you're
Damn,
talking
I
about.
don't remember that. You know
It's
what I'm
Apple.
talking about?
It's yes. It was. I think it was like it was Apple Seed. I think like Machina. or maybe it was just like Appleseed, but I know what you're talking about. Like I
That
think,
that was actually a really good movie.
but I don't remember none. Like
I
I
they
feel like
I
I
thought they
seen it, but I don't know if I did
well.
or not. Say it again.
I thought they did it well.
But like, yeah,
Like the introduction of CGI and stuff like that. I thought they did that well. Damn, are we going back too far?
I mean, the conversations always take uh
I mean,
like a
it's
life of their
anytime
own.
now.
It always take a life of its own. I think probably like from that era, like one of my favorite films, like from that era, I would say like the late '90s or whatever, was Perfect Blue by Satoshi Kon. That's
Ooh.
um, and I think like Satoshi Kon, like his catalog, like as a like as an animator, is solid, and I feel like he don't get enough credit for that. I feel like when they talk about him, mostly it's like his directorial work, and I've seen I've seen like almost all the things that he directed, with the exception of like Millennium Actress, and I keep saying I'm gonna see it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But Perfect Blue is my shit. Perfect Blue like still holds up now because like it the topic of that movie, is something that's even more like relevant now
Yeah.
with like the parasocial relationships that people have with celebrities online and shit, and even like parasocial relationships that people have with content creators. Like, so that's like some real shit. Like, I remember that, and I think I probably was like, I remember being blown away by it, and I think when I seen it, I don't think I was old enough to fully digest that movie at the time, but it's definitely about time for another rewatch of that shit.
You got a modern, like recent movie you saw? Did you see any anime movie in theaters?
Um, yes. So
What, which one you saw in theaters?
the Spy X Family movie, I think White Day.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I saw Spy X Family in the theaters, and that was I got like one of those pre-screening shits. And that was like I think 2014, maybe. Yeah, like 2014 or whatever. I feel like I was seeing something else in the movie. Do like the anime like convention like screenings count
Now this one is specifically in the theaters,
in the
but
theaters?
those
Okay,
do
so
count. My question was specifically in theaters.
did I feel like yeah. So I think Spy X Family was the last one that I saw. What about you?
I saw, mind you, I haven't seen Bleach in years, but I saw the Bleach 1,000 years in theaters. I saw it sub because the dub, I don't know, the dub was on the forever night shift. That motherfucker was starting at 8, 9 o'clock. I was like, damn, I kind of want to be in the house by then. But and before Bleach, I think I saw like the second to last My Hero Academia movie. I didn't see that last one they released in theaters because they popped that one on me. And by the time I saw it, it was already on a night shift, and I'm not going to the theater at 10 o'clock. I'm not doing that. That's to me, that's too much. I'm not already outside to be, just going to the theater to go watch some shit.
You like to come out your house at that time. I get it. I think when when the Digimon movies came out, I think it was I believe it was the Digimon Kitsuna movie, or maybe it was Digimon a Beginning. But That movie, it was gonna be in theaters like around the time like we went into lockdown, and
Oh,
I was planning to go. I wanted to go. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to the movies, and I'm gonna watch the Digimon movie because like I always loved Digimon. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take my nephew because like he kind of was the thing that like resurged, brought the resurgence of Digimon into my life or whatever. So I was planning to go, but like I think I waited too long to get the tickets, and then they were sold out. And then the bitch ended up getting canceled anyway because we went into lockdown, like not too long, but like right before that shit happened or whatever. But like I wanted to see that so bad, and I did manage to like. It took like maybe like 2 years after the fact for Digimon the beginning to come out, and I brought the Blu-ray. Like I haven't brought like any like anime on like and physically in like a long time. That movie was so amazing. Like
oh,
I felt like I felt like I was 10 years old, like 12 years old again. Like literally, like I'm in here watching this shit and I'm like seeing all the digital evolution that is happening. I was so fucking excited. I was cheesing so hard. My nephew was looking at me like, "Why the fuck are you doing all that, Auntie?" I was like, "Cause you gotta say it. It's not right. Like certain things you have to say. I guess it's like certain shit is just has to happen. Like when you watch Sailor Moon, you have to say the transformation when they do it.
you have
Like when you
to.
watch Dragon Ball, you gotta do the Kamehameha. Like certain shit is just it's just it's just culture. You know what I mean? So I had so much fucking fun with Digimon in the beginning. Like I really I really had way too much fucking fun. It was like interesting because most of the time, anyway, with like movies, like anime in particular, like it's very rare that you get to like revisit characters like when they're older, like in a focal point. So like Digimon in the beginning took place, I believe it was 10 years after Digimon Adventure 2. So like everybody's like in their early 20s. It's like 2010. I remember being like in my early 20s in like 2010. Like I remember like I remember that time. Like I remember what the technology was like. I remember the beginnings of my adulthood and like, figuring out what that looked like and like the things that I was gonna pursue. So like it was like a flashback to my childhood and then a flashback to my early adulthood. So I was able to like it connected like a lot of things for me.
Yeah,
And so I highly recommend it. I'm talking about it. I'm gonna rewatch that shit now just because I need to like go through a lot of it again. But that was like such an amazing experience. Like I'm gonna keep saying that because I really mean that shit. But what's the anime film that really like meant something to you? It could be old, new.
damn.
You can't say Lion King. You can't say Lion King because that's the easy answer.
That's not anime
You know,
though.
no, okay, that's not. You're not allowed to say that. People be lumping in
I think,
animation with anime.
yeah, they they do. It's all the same to some people. But I think the first Ghost in the Shell movie that came out in like the late 90s, I think
Okay,
that holds a special place in my heart because I really love that series and how futuristic it was and how different it was at that time. And then the movie dropped, and the movie added so much context to a lot of the story from the show, and just figuring out the relationships. Oh my god. I think Ghost in the Shell, yeah, Ghost in the Shell for me is always top tier. I love it. I love it. And honorable mention, Gantz movie. Uh
gory shit.
gory shit. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. We are in here to die, and every motherfucking is dying. So I really appreciate when the storyline sticks to what it really is about. Oh my god, because a lot of people be straying away from the story. A motherfucker, the main character, gotta survive and shit. Everybody's at risk. That's what we need to be on. Everybody at risk.
So you would say Gantz is your favorite? Like your
Oh,
favorite?
Gantz is probably in my top five favorite anime movies. But
Okay.
Ghost in the Shell is probably two. Princess Mononoke is one because I always rewatch that. I love a strong female character that hate
Son.
men. Oh my gosh,
She
I
yeah, she
love
in general. Like
I love that. Damn, I feel like I need to go through my list.
so you said Princess Mononoke is one. Then you said Gantz is two.
No, Ghost in the Shell is two.
That was two.
I'll put
Okay, so
I'll put Gantz at three.
three. Okay, Gantz is three.
I will put damn Belle at four. Belle was absolutely beautiful.
Yo, I fucking love Mamoru Hosoda's movies.
Oh my god, Belle was so gorgeous. I even got the steelbook and I watch it from
That
time
shit
to
was
time.
amazing.
That shit was absolutely beautiful.
That shit was
I
stunning.
don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on for real. But that shit was so beautiful. And just to round up my top five, I probably would put um what's that? Nausicaa? Nausicaa in the
Nausicaa.
Wind?
Yeah, the Valley of the Wind, I think it is.
Yeah, that's my top five. That's one of my favorite movies too. I love, a good end of the earth type of movie because I feel like I'm not making it that far. Let my imagination run. Because
Yeah,
as
I
soon
think
as the
you
end of the
fuck with.
earth, it's over.
You know what you fuck with? It was this anime. It was called um Japan Sinks 2020. You would love that shit.
See, I gotta add that to my list.
If you could find it, it's basically like this giant ass earthquake like hits Japan and shit, and like the aftermath of like this massive like earthquake and shit, and like what like Japan is like, and it follows the characters like just trying to survive. That shit. It was a good ass movie. Um,
See, I'm gonna add that to my list. Because
Japan
so far
since
I've just been
2020.
Korea and catching up on their horror stuff. And their end of the world zombie apocalypse movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
That's
get
what I've
busy
been
with
in.
that shit. They
Oh
get
my
busy
god. I'll
with their
give
apocalypse
I'll
shit.
give Japan Exit 8 because that was actually a pretty decent one.
Yo, I
I
just
didn't
seen that
expect
shit recently.
see
I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was.
I didn't expect it to be good because I'm not expecting, video game movies to be really good. You feel me? I thought they was just gonna reiterate the game, but
Yeah, but
they
like
added a
Japan
few
is good at
twists and turns.
suspense.
They
Yeah,
are.
like
Oh my
so
god! They
that's one
also
thing.
they
So that's
good
one
at
thing they do well.
stupid shit too. I'll
That's
give them
something
that.
that they
They
do
good at
extremely
stupid
well.
shit
Yeah.
too. I forgot what that movie was with that with the I don't know what the fuck was going on in that movie. It was like a Tokyo like sheriff or something, and it's like a girl in a schoolgirl outfit. She going around shooting people, and we get to a place, huh? What you say?
I was laughing. I didn't say nothing. That sound like some shit.
It's a live action movie, and at some point we get to like this massage parlor or something, and the lady vagina is just going around killing people, eating people. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that movie. None of that shit made sense.
You have to get a name now, cause like that sound like I didn't see that movie. That sound like
So
some shit. You gotta Google it and get the name. Like you just said that outlandish shit. You have to get a title attached to it. But
I'm
that
gonna
sound like
look at
some shit. That sound like some
Tokyo.
shit that you watched in the Xbox Live party. That's what that sound like.
It was just so stupid. Like I just don't understand why.
Well, I think the
Why?
wildest like Asian movie I've ever seen. I believe I believe it was a Taiwanese movie. It was either Taiwanese or Thai, and it's called Recycle. This is about this author. She's like writing a book, and the shit that she's writing in the book starts happening in real life. And the movie is like really fucking interesting. She meets this kid, and the kid kind of like helps her navigate throughout the movie or whatever. And there was this one particular scene in that movie that is still stuck with me. I seen that movie probably like 20 years ago. It was a scene. They ended up in this room, and it's like all red. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck does this look like a womb? It was a womb. It
Oh,
was a giant womb, and it was a giant womb, and all the aborted babies ever in the world existed in this womb. And
what the
dog,
fuck?
dog, I was like, no, that shit. That's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life because that was wild as shit. Because I'm like, yo, why the fuck does this look like a womb? And it was, but like, it was called Recycle. That shit, that movie stuck with me for the rest of my life. And essentially, what happens, what you find out later, is that the little girl, um, I think, if I remember correctly, she was an aborted child of the author. So, so um,
What is
it's a
your
lot.
top five?
My top five. You gonna put me on a spot like that? All right,
Yeah.
all right. So my number one, is The Girl Who Leaped Through Time. Number one. My number
Okay.
two is Perfect Blue. Three, hmm, three. I gotta give it to probably Tokyo Godfathers. That's another Satoshi Kon movie. I love that movie so much. I think I wrote about that shit like 5 times. That's, that's how much I love that movie. Um, I would probably say Digimon the beginning, Digimon O2 the beginning, and my last film I probably would say is Keep the Delivery Service. My five easily. I feel like I probably could have like if I wanted to, I dead ass probably could like fill that whole list up like Ghibli films. But I feel like Ghibli films are good, but I feel like they're beginner anime films. Like
Yeah, I think it's too easy.
another one I kind of fuck with. They had Mamoru Hosoda. He did The Girl Who Leaped Through Time. He also had this movie called Summer Wars, and Summer Wars like gives like real heavy like Digimon vibes. And he actually directed like the first one of the first Digimon movies that came out. So that was funny that you would bring up Bell. Like he's just like all over this damn podcast. Shout out to Mamoru Hosoda, just all over this bitch. Um, Yeah.
I got the name for the movie though.
All right, what's the name? Put it on
It's
us.
Tokyo Gore Police.
Gore Place. Ah, okay, okay, okay. That should sound gory.
That shit was is yo. I feel like they put most of the money into the
Oh,
makeup
that's
artist
crazy.
and all the blood scenes. That's what they put all that money into. But it was just so fucking wild and crazy. Nothing made sense in that bitch. That's how crazy it was. Nothing made sense.
And that shit following you still to this day.
'Cause I just remember just like random scenes from that movie. I remember the girl had like a machete attached to her damn forearm, like she didn't have no hand, Captain Hook shit. And
Captain Hook
she's
shit is
fighting
crazy.
some old lady. She's fighting some old lady. And then all of a sudden, like I think she got cut or something or shot. And and then all of a sudden, out of her titties, she's spraying acid and she melt the old lady. Yo, none of this shit made sense.
She got the JJ pistols and acid in her nipples. That's
No,
crazy.
it's not a vagina pistol. The vagina turns into a monster and eat people. That part was crazy, but the entire movie
That's
is
even
crazy.
worse. That's even worse.
Like it's just crazy. I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you what that movie about for real.
Like if I had um like the resources and shit, like you ever heard of what is it called? I think the Criterion. I think Criterion Closet. It's like a series where like they bring like directors and they bring celebrities into the room and they have them pick out their favorite films. Like if I
Oh,
had
I saw Ryan Coogler's episode of that.
yeah, so has I seen his I seen Shinjiro Watanabe's and I seen a few other ones, but I would want to do something like that with anime where like we focus on like obscure like older and like obscure anime because I felt um like with the way things are like with the streaming services and a lot of things go missing like we have like a lot of like things turned into lost media, the
Yeah,
things that have existed like in our lifetime that's not around no more. So like have it be like a preservation thing if we could have copies of some of that obscure stuff, even just having conversations and talking about it kind of like keeps it into the zeitgeist. So if I had the money and had the resources, like I would do something specifically like that for like anime and then animation in general. We could include American animation and French animation and you know any other type of animation that's out there and like document that because like I don't want I don't want like 50 years down the line for like everybody like when they look back at like the early 2000s. I don't want it to all be like TikTok jokes. Those TikTok videos where they like every how people were like back then. Like like I want to curate something and like protect something that I felt like has like been important to me in my life.
it's
Cause
becoming
like
a lost art.
yeah,
Physical media.
everything is dying, bro. Like they fucking the video game industry is fucking falling apart. The animation industry is fucking falling apart. The movies, like, and it's like if we don't like try to like save and document that shit is not gonna be around.
You right.
Lost media has been a thing for a long fucking time. You would think that in this day and age, motherfuckers would have learned to like try to document stuff, but like we're still constantly like moving in that direction. So like if I could do something that do something to like kind of like secure that for like future generations, I'd do it. You know, I don't know. I don't know why I shared that, but yeah.
It's good that you shared that because a lot of people need to start doing that. Even if you do your like own personal thing and you share it to like a group of people, you're still like honoring the legacy of media. I feel like there's a word for it too. Um,
Conservation,
that too.
conservation. Yeah,
Because there's nothing left for us to do, honestly. Because we're just losing the art of media, the art of a lot of things. Original artists. Man, fuck AI. Is every episode I'm probably gonna say fuck AI, but fuck AI. We just losing art.
I saw this video where this guy was teaching people, showing people how like if they wanted to like try to start creating their own like physical copies of media, like
Mhm.
steps on how to do that. And like with this recent news, like with Sony, like the bullshit that they doing, Microsoft been doing bullshit. Crunchyroll just like did some bullshit. They just removed like 200 series off their fucking website, and I think like movies and shit
Yeah.
gotta pay for that. Like they literally out here just doing the fucking most. And I feel like maybe I should like I'm genuinely thinking about like starting to like take some conservation efforts and starting to like burn like copy, download and like burn some of this shit so that like we have it. Cause like these companies once they get big, the fucking people that gave a fuck about the thing that they're doing, they either get, they retire because they're too old or they kind of get pushed out. And once the fucking suits come, like they don't give a fuck about anything that they making. So like I'm seriously considering like maybe doing some conservation efforts like on a small scale, like even if it's like just some shit like I start just doing it like for my person, and then if my collection gets big enough, like when I pass away or something, you could donate that shit to a library or some shit like that. But the Internet Archive, like
Yeah.
motherfuckers be donating that shit to the Internet Archive, and there's mad lost media that just like exists on that like that digital space. So that's something I'm really considering doing. Um, I just kind of got to get the time to like do it. Like right now, it's probably not time for it, but
Ideal.
I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so I'm not really in the position to like figure that out right now. But I dead ass do think I'm gonna do it
A lot
because
of
it
people
doesn't
do.
cost
So,
too much. Yeah, so
but we still need like a good portion of the population doing it because there's certain things that people will miss too.
that's true.
There's certain things that you've seen that somebody else ain't never seen, never thought of, never heard of. So it's always good that it's just a whole group of people doing it.
It was a lady, this black lady. I can't think of her name right now. She had recorded she had recorded TV programs for like 20 years. And then I guess when she passed away, she like donated her VHS collection, like with all the recordings and shit like that. Cause like she was afraid of like people trying to rewrite time. Like it should happen a
Yeah.
certain way. And she was worrying about a Mandela effect type of thing where they would just decide to erase shit just because they
Oh,
could.
Ahead of her
And she
time.
definitely was right about that. Yeah, she definitely was right about that shit.
She was right. Because you know what they tried to do? They tried to at one point people were saying that they never saw or never heard of that Skittles commercial. You know, you a lint liquor. They said
Yeah,
they never existed. And then somebody pulled up the video, like, bro, I remember seeing that. Like,
was that?
what
I know
going
commercial. I know what commercial you talking about. You like
on? Yeah, they
they
was
was cutting each
arguing
other
over that name.
asses. Yeah, yeah. That
Man,
was a Skittles commercial. I remember that was a Skittles
I
commercial
thought
one.
that was a Skittles commercial.
I
Was that
remember
not a Skittles?
because that definitely was a change of hand for a curse. You could curse that kid. But I remember what you're talking about. I don't remember if it was a Skittles
I thought it was
commercial.
a Skittles commercial.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit!
It could be. It could be. Don't give me the line. I'm just saying. I wasn't sure if it was, but it it might have been. But it was some type of food.
Yeah, it was some type of food. It was some type of junk
Mandela
food.
effect. That's even like with the Pokemon cards, right? I remember with Jinx, right? I remember Jinx used to be Jinx used to be black,
Yes.
and they got accused of blackface, so they had changed Jinx to purple.
Well,
Um,
she still got them big lips, don't she?
yeah, but it's a Pokemon, it's not a person. But I don't know if people were complaining about that shit, or if they just did that shit
Oh, they
just
got
to avoid the
aware.
problem. Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Is that
I
like
just saw some
a Mr.
shit.
Popo situation?
I did a little like research on that, and Mr. Popo was not supposed to be a black person, but because Dragon Ball do got black people, and the black people do got those exaggerated ass lips, so they wasn't wrong about a caricature. A caricature. It just was not in Popo. It was just other like random black characters that had
What,
popped
he
up.
was supposed to be a deity?
So yeah, so it was like I think an Indian, like I want to say an Indian deity that he was based off of.
Oh, well, you
But
got me. People think I'm crazy because I say I never watched Dragon Ball Z.
there's plenty of shit that I didn't watch that is blasphemous for me to say I didn't watch. It'd be like that sometimes. But like even like I'll give you an example, like the Pokemon Onyx. I remember when Onyx was spelled Onix. Now Onyx is spelled with a Y. When the fuck did that happen?
Wait, when did the hell when did the I come?
I
I
remember seeing
thought
it
it was
spelled like that.
always Onyx Onyx.
I remember seeing that shit with a I don't know.
Damn.
Maybe that was a typo on a card or something. But yeah, I remember seeing it.
Oh, I you think something like that would be high value? Where
Yeah,
everybody moving nowadays?
she. Every time I see the retro Pokemon cards, fucking a pack of fossil, $200. $200 for a booster. Mm-mm.
For a booster.
For a booster pack. Some
Oh,
vintage
y'all doing
cards
a
from
lot.
when we was kids.
Yeah, y'all doing a lot.
They is doing a lot, but the Pokemon community, they're like people that have like online accounts where they do challenges and shit. So like they'll have a challenge. Oh, I'm trying to get a master set of this particular booster pack, right? So they'll do challenge videos where they gotta try to collect all the cards in that set in a set amount of time. So people are making content around it and getting a bunch of views and shit. So people are making money off of the content. So like it ain't nothing for them to like pay that
What, keep
absorb
buying them cards?
price. Like yeah, they'll pay the absorbed amount because they know they can like it's an investment type shit. I'm just nah, I'm just too brokey for that. But if I guess if I had a situation where like I would see a return on my investment, then I might be more
It might
inclined.
make sense.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Since we are on, our little childhood memories, did you have a childhood dream?
but you mean like a physical dream?
A childhood dream? Like you thought as a kid this shit was really gonna happen? Like the imagination was imagining.
No, no,
My
dog.
God. I don't know what's going on. You
Um,
you you had a lack of imagination?
I just, like I felt like I just was always like more focused on a moment.
Mm.
Like I just stuff like popped in my head here and there, but I never had like an elaborate like this is what my life gonna be like type of situation. I do remember like I'm saying like I'm gonna get older, I'm gonna buy like I want like a Marvel versus Capcom like 2 like arcade cabinet. Like or like little shit like that, but maybe I wanna do this, but I never had like an elaborate dream about like what my life was gonna be like. I was never like imaginative in that way. But did you?
Yeah. I had mad
Uh,
dreams. My biggest one was I was going to join the Green Lantern Corps. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I was gonna be up there when John Stewart and just fighting crime, protecting the galaxy and shit. You feel me? I used to know the fucking I used to know the scene by heart too.
the Darkest Night, some shit like that.
Yeah. I used to know it by heart when I was a kid because I used to recite it all the time. And I was supposed to be a Pokemon master, but
Oh, so that's what you
I
meant
think
when you said that?
I was what's his face. Yeah, that's what my childhood dream was.
Well, that's when I was asking you, you was like, no, because I'm like, isn't that the music dream? Because in that regard, like, I had music
Yeah, the
dream, like,
music
not,
dream is the music dream. If I
yeah,
could
but that's
sing,
that's like a
I'd be
childhood,
the most annoying bitch on this planet. Music
but
dream
that's
is
like a,
complete.
so I guess in that regard, like, yeah, I think I kind of like, I think when I was like real little, I had wanted to be a marine biologist for a little while,
Oh, that would have been cool.
for a very little while, and then I decided I didn't want to be that, and then I seen Deep Blue Sea, and that was confirmation that I'm not going nowhere near that, right?
Yo, LL Cool J
So
survived though.
no, but he was the cook. He wasn't the scientist. All them motherfuckers was dead. And you should have been dead, fucking playing around in a fucking apex predator's head and shit like they're not a living thing. You supposed to get got.
You
But
are. Not even gonna
you
lie.
know, I had like hoop dreams. Nah, like I never really had like dreams where like it was like, oh, I wish I could do that. I never had dreams that I actively tried to pursue in that regard, except for the music shit. But that was more so something that I kind of just like fell in lines with. It was never like, yo, I want to do this, and I got a whole elaborate plan about how I'm gonna do that shit from my childhood. Like I've never had that. I think like all kids, they want to be an athlete or like an
Yeah, I think
athlete
that's
or a
true.
singer. Like so,
Yeah.
in that regard, so I've never
What
like I
they
never
see
really
on
had.
TV.
Yeah, so like that shit sound cool. So in that regard, I wasn't sure what you meant. Like I thought when I first asked, it was like no. Then I thought you meant like a actual dream like that you had
Yeah.
as a kid.
With your childhood. I was a
But
very
wait,
delusional child.
so to a certain extent, I was a little. I thought you meant like an actual like you go to sleep dream. I thought you meant that effort. That's why I was asking for clarification.
No, not when you go to sleep. What you saw yourself as? I wanted to be a part of the, the Sailor Moon gang. It was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do as a kid. And it all started with TV. I did want to be a doctor at one point, but then in high school, I was like,
How
I
long did
got
that
the
last?
I got the rude awakening of what you really got to do to be a doctor, and I was like, damn, I ain't got that in me. I ain't
I
got
got
that.
invited to attend this program, like for engineering and shit. So I would go and I would go to the program and it was boring as shit. I don't want to do this. I went,
Oh
I did it for like
damn.
a month or something. It was mad fucking boring, so I just never went back. I did it for a little while, so I don't like this shit. So that didn't last for very fucking long. I'm like, this shit hurt is mad. That's mad. I said, that's a difficult ass course thing to study in school. Most people, it's a 4 year course, but it takes more people 5 years to graduate. Most people don't graduate in that 4 year frame. It usually takes them 5 years to graduate because it's that fucking difficult, and then the shit is boring. So I'm like, no. I was not a studious kid. I did kind of want to get into animation. I wanted to study animation when I went to school, but I I couldn't draw. I didn't draw well enough to to go into animation as far as I was concerned. I didn't realize that I would have been able to like accelerate my skill set like within the program as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But that was something that I'm like I wanted to work in animation in some capacity. So I did that. Like I can't draw. I'm like fuck it. Maybe I want to do voiceovers. I had wanted to do that for a little while, and that ain't work out. Um, so that's how I ended up going to school for like audio engineer because like I wanted to get into animation, and I don't really have the sound quality to get into voiceovers. It was suggested that if it would have been a good idea for me to pursue that. So I'm like, fuck it, maybe I can go do ADR or something or do like sound in there. So I went to school so I could study to go into get into animation. And I ended up working in a recording studio. So that's how I ended up in music. It was just it was just kind of like I kind of just like rolled into it.
Well, music is the baby though.
I guess I would consider me wanting to work in animation as a childhood dream.
I wanted to be a game developer.
I remember you telling me that.
hmm
I think you'd be a
I was
good
going
game dev.
into I was going into it, but y'all, the ride was a scam. I didn't know it was a scam. I was freshly 18 when they got me. Freshly 18 too.
They
Them
got you in a
motherfuckers.
lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, they got me and a lot of exactly. Didn't even know that shit was a scam. But it is what it is because I love video games so much. I wanted to make them. I had a lot of ideas.
You can still do that shit.
Spyro was that bitch. No, no. I don't have a love for it no more. Now I'm trying to jumpstart my cybersecurity career because I want to solve problems. I want to challenge my brain. I need puzzles. So that's why I'm going to venture into cybersecurity.
See,
That's where I'm at.
she a smarty arty, y'all. Smarty arty. Big
My
brain.
brain needs a challenge. I need to figure out what the problem is. So I thought, damn, I might as well do some analyst work, detection, do some shit. And in the tech field. And just start doing stuff. But I'm working on a couple of projects. I want to build a home lab, but it's the shit you need. It's kind of pricey, and even on Facebook Marketplace, niggas is hiking up their prices for used shit.
You
So I'm
gotta
probably gonna. I'm probably gonna stick to virtual machines until I can find, a good price for all the stuff I want to put in my home lab.
Yo, so what's those things? I think they're called like mini PCs or some shit like that.
Yes.
Like I was seeing a lot of videos and motherfuckers was talking about people showing how cheap, like how fucking cheap and easy it was to build one of them shit. You got one?
They are cheap and easy to build. I do not have one. I just have an old laptop.
So like, cause I'm looking at that type of shit. I'm like, that sounds cool.
It is
But do I
cool.
need that? But do I need it? No. Like,
Oh
cause it's like
no.
this. So that has to be the thing. It's just like I see a lot of cool shit. I'm like, that's cool
It's
and it's easy
mad
to
cool
have.
shit that you can
But do
do.
I need it? But like, do I like what? It's just like what purpose is this gonna serve? Like I see shit even like I'll be seeing people with their PC setups. Like
Oh,
motherfuckers
the
be having
elaborate shit.
two. Yeah, motherfuckers be having three monitors. They be having like three fucking monitors. They be having the fucking two towers. Like they be having one to run the games and the other one to run the stream. And they got all these fucking RGBs and all of that shit. I'm like, that shit is cool. But do I need it? No. I don't need all
No,
of that shit.
no, you
I'm just
don't
like
need it.
this. I'm just like, it's cool. And I'm like,
Not everybody need a two PC setup, honestly.
like I get it. Like you a tech person, right? So if
Yeah,
you told me you had a whole lab in your house, it would make sense. You'd be coding and shit. You'd be working on websites, like you be designing websites, and I don't know, you probably got some other shit that you trying to code. Like you be, doing like techie shit. You feel me? That makes
yeah.
sense for you. For me, fuck I need that for. I'm the type of person like when I buy something, I want the shit to work out the box. Like if I have to, if I gotta like tweak, if I have to like
The manual.
reconfigure and all of that shit, something that's not for me. I need something that works out the box.
That's why.
So
That's
like,
why IT support exists. Because of people like you.
yeah, that's why, nigga. I'm niggas. I accept that. So I'm just certain shit. Like I can do basic troubleshooting. I have something enough to like do shit to keep my shit running or whatever. Anything complicated, like I can troubleshoot and figure out if something's wrong. Anything fucking complicated, I don't have the the headspace for it. Like I would just like I would just prefer to just pay somebody just to fix the problem instead of like stressing myself out trying to fucking do that shit. I had the fucking I got a PC now and that shit was wild. Like it was setting and shit on me. And I had cleaned the shit out. I had borrowed her vacuum for her and her like static mat so I can like clean out the PC. That's how much of a nerd she got. She got all of that shit in the house, right?
Yeah, I got all
So
mine.
I opened this shit because I had cleaned it before. And I'm like, yo, the shit's still mad loud. So I was afraid. So like, I never dusted out the GPU because I didn't want to fuck shit up. But I'm like, yo, it's gotta be, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if it's dusty or whatever. The shit was sounding mad loud. So I cleaned out the fucking GPU. And I started like, I had to disassemble certain pieces from it because like, I went to go take off the fucking, I think I think I had to move the motherboard to pull the GPU out. And I had broke one of the fucking snaps that connected the motherboard to the side.
Oh
So
my
that shit is
gosh, you being
broke.
robbed?
Not on purpose, I couldn't see it. So it was the motherboard and then the fan, it was the clamp was under the fan. So I couldn't see it. Like it was like in between the cabinet and under the motherboard. Like I if I didn't the only way I would have had to know that was there. There was no way for me to see it. And then I went to go pull it and it broke, the class broke off. So now it's tight enough to where like when I put it in, it's like it stays in there. But like before, like if I needed to move the shit over, I didn't have to worry about it. So now when that bitch is on and I gotta move it. I gotta be extra like extra like.
It's wiggly. It's not secured in.
No, but it is secure. But like if I be rough with the shit, it's gonna shake. Like it's you understand what I'm saying? Like if I be rough with it, it's
Oh
gonna like I
God,
joked it,
girl.
and
You
I'm
was
just
rough
like
with the shit when you broke it.
not on fucking purpose. The
I
clamp was a
understand
clamp.
not on purpose, but damn, you supposed
The
to
motherfucker, those
go from
clamps
the
are mad
top to the
fragile.
bottom. Everything about the motherfucking PC is fragile.
Yeah, them
You
damn
you
clamps is
can't bend a
fragile.
pin. You can't misplate nothing. Put a cord and plug something in the wrong way. Everything about that bitch fragile, and it's too expensive.
I'm like, it's secure in here. So I got one of the class on there. It's just like I was gonna get another one. And I'm like, even if I get the replacement to put the class on, I can't see that shit under the motherboard to put that bitch on. So I'm like, I'm just not gonna worry about it. But
But you're
that's
supposed to
why
go through the other end.
I can't.
Yeah, the other side is supposed to slide off,
I don't think
and
it
that's
does.
where all your cable management is.
So nah, my cable management is inside that bitch. It's inside the box. I don't have the slide. I don't have the slide thing. But I wouldn't have known to check for the sliding thing. I'm not a tech person. So
I built two PCs.
I'm not I wouldn't have known that that shit was supposed to slide. But I'm like, even I buy that shit. I'm like, I couldn't even see that shit. I'm like, am I gonna like, put my arm under and then try to clasp it? I'm like, I don't even think
It
I
shouldn't
don't
be no putting the arm under. Everything is straightforward.
it's that's how it was. I couldn't see it. It's the motherboard, and then the class was under the board, like in like under up against the wall, and then the fucking fan was like over it. It wasn't no straightforward. It was like it was no way for me to see that, and I had a flashlight, so I didn't think that it would be a clamp there. Like the other clamps I could see, that one I couldn't see. But I need this shit to just work out the box. If I gotta be doing all of that shit, I'm gonna cost myself a lot of money. So I don't be out here doing techie shit.
Oh my god.
I just pay for shit to work, and I'm okay with that. It's cheaper for me. It's cheaper
Just
for
pay
me.
for the convenience. The job
Pay
should
for the
already be
convenience.
done. All I gotta do is plug it up and play.
Yeah, that's all it is. I
What
ain't got no
else
shame in
is
that.
there?
I'm not. Why would I stress myself out?
That's true. But sometimes it's not stress. Sometimes it's curiosity of how things work.
Yeah, but curiosity costs me money. So there's a time and place to be curious.
And you just don't have the curiosity for that.
Not in that. No, not in that. No, because you know what it is. So my thing is right. I could be curious about certain shit, but my thing is, if I fuck that up, my curiosity is gonna cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like that's not a oh
Yeah.
shit, I just fuck it, it's $5, nigga. That shit break, nigga. That's all. It
That's
shit
two,
break,
three hundred,
yeah,
$400.
easily. And on top of it, I gotta figure out what I gotta replace. I don't know how to do that shit. So we talking about. So
Yeah.
not only we talking about money, we're talking about an extended effort for me to have to figure this shit out. So it's like sometimes it's just better to do the money. Like now, what I think I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to optimize the PC because I feel like I got programs running in the background that I
Yes.
don't
It's,
need.
it's Windows.
So because it's Windows.
Windows.
This is what I'm saying. Like she's saying this shit like I'm not a tech person. I don't know why it's not clicking. So
It's
I
just
gotta figure.
Windows. It's just bloatware. They got a program that you can download that can remove the bloatware. If you don't want to go, manually. But I just downloaded Linux. I got to put it on my PC, but I got it on my laptop.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Like I just saw some shit. I'm like, I know it got bloat, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck.
And they tracking you.
I don't know how to tell. Yeah, because like, and the
Windows
crazy
is doing mad stupid shit, slowing your shit down.
I had the shit. You know what I'm saying? I had the shit. Like I had the shit optimized. Like I had the settings and shit cut off or whatever. Cause like if I see a video about them telling me about updates and me removing them bitches, I removed the bitches. But I had the factory reset my shit.
Yeah.
So when I updated the shit that was on there prior and then the shit that was up there with the update, like Copilot is sitting on my shit. I don't need you sitting on here like fucking Edge is ass. Like
Edge
your
is
browser's
so
ass.
weird.
Your browser's ass.
The
Yeah,
AI
the
is ass.
ass.
The
Like I
applications of Microsoft Office is double ass. Like this shit's so stupid.
and I tried out Copilot and I tried out Gemini, but I'm like the couple times that I did, the last few times I did like use the AI, I use Copilot because I'm like Google get enough information from me. I don't need to be giving it more fucking information. I'll give Microsoft some information. I'll split it. Split the book. You know what I'm saying? I'll split
It's
the fucking surveillance up a
like
little
your
bit, right?
data.
I got the Google phone, so like everything they're monitoring me because I got the Google phone on top of it. And then, I got a Google based fucking tablet, so they're monitoring me there. They don't need to be monitoring me on my fucking PC. So I've been using started using Opera GX. I'm thinking I got the Google browser. I think I'm gonna switch to DuckDuckGo because like the only thing I need the Google for really is like I go into like my Google like my Docs and shit. Like if I use Google Docs or something,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking I saw an alternative for that. So I low key, uh, if I find the shit again, I'll try it out. But like I do like the fact that I can like organize my notes and shit like it all in one place. So I kind of do use like Google for the accessibility for that. I can keep the shit on my
I think
phone
um
connected. I like that.
I think Libre is probably one of the better alternatives for when it comes to like viewing docs if you don't want to use Adobe.
Yeah, I don't
But
have
it's
Adobe.
a bunch of programs out here.
Because I ain't even gonna lie, because I'm like, I didn't even think. So Google Docs, Google just started, like on Google Docs, them motherfuckers just started they just did some shit where like now they're taking people's information from Google Docs and they're using that shit to add to Gemini. So they're taking
Wait,
people's
without
writing
permission?
without fucking permission. So I gotta
Oh,
see if that's the way I could turn that shit off. I didn't even think about that shit. It was made apparent to me. I was watching a video and this girl was talking about fan fiction. She was like, she don't like alternatives you can use that way that Google is not using your fucking fan fiction to like train your AI, and they had gave alternatives, whatever. I should have saved that video, but I wasn't
yeah, you
thinking.
gotta save informative videos like that.
But I'm like, damn. I was like, y'all trying to steal every fucking thing. It's like I gave you
But
enough
that's it.
information, and then
They
they're
make
still
they make money off of it.
surveillance. Like, and it's just like we give you enough information, and you still doing shit for surveillance. Like, there's still more information, nigga. We already give you enough information. It's not like I do surveys, so like anytime I Google something, I get a survey. So like they already know. Like it's certain shit I got off. Like I had at one point in time I had my location cut off. Like Google Maps. Like if
Yeah,
you frequent
and
a
it
place,
start
it'll know.
notifying you and shit.
Yeah, so I had cut that shit off before. I think it might be back on, but I gotta check because like they'll have settings. They'll give you the option to cut the shit off, and you'll cut them off, and then sometimes they still default. Like if you take an update or something, or they change something, sometimes the settings will re-default. Sometimes you gotta go back and recut shit off and whatnot. Like, like I'm not like I'm never gonna go um like I'm not gonna go off the grid. So it's not logical for me to think that I'm not gonna have any information about me online because like I'm in the interwebs. Like I'm in the internet world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I be surfing the digital world, but that don't mean I can't take precautions and still have control over what I'm giving them and what I'm not giving them. Like
Well,
they don't need
everybody
more.
should be able to have control over their
Yeah, they
privacy
don't
and
need
data.
more. They don't need. Yeah, they don't need more than I'm willing to give them. Like it don't make sense for me to go. Like I see a lot of people like, oh, you should be worried about surveillance because like they're trying to um get more information from you to figure out how they control you and then figure out how who they can sell a shit to make money and then they want to buy your information so they can figure out how to sell shit to you. Like I'm not an easily influenced person. Like like
They can't
I
peer
might
pressure you.
I'm not easily peer pressured. Like there's certain things that will get me every time, but like I don't have a habit of buying shit because they put it in front of me. If that was the case, I'd be broke. I am broke, but yeah, I'll be more fucking broke. I don't like I don't like I like sometimes I buy like I spend my money frivolously from time to time. I'm not like I don't really I'm not like consumer heavy. Like I'll buy some shit if I want it, if I can afford it, but I don't have a habit of just like buying shit. Like but sometimes I'll just like I bought a Pokemon binder. I needed one. I've been buying a Pokemon binder for like 2 years because the binder that I had is the same binder that I had in like 1998. That bitch is really literally I got holes in that bitch. Like the paint is almost over. So I had to
Hold
you
on to
know
the sun for dear life.
and then yeah, it's like that. So like it's old from that. I had brought new sleeves and then I can't really the ring is tight, so I can't really fit no more cards in there. So I'm like, all right, I've been saying I'm gonna buy one. I just brought that. I traded myself to acrylic paint markers. Because I need to practice coloring eventually for my art and shit. I did that, and then I purchased a copy of this book called Understanding Comics that I borrowed from the library a while ago. It was like a great resource for understanding comics and like learning how to like break it down with like language because like you can dissect some shit and learn how to do it from reading it, but
That's true.
it's different when you got the language to apply to it. So
And
the
yeah, and
this
when you practice too.
yeah, so the book gave me the language um to assign to certain things, and then also kind of gave me framework to look for specific things. So I'm like I read that book. It was like really informative. I'm like I need a copy because I feel like this is something that I'm gonna need to like go back to like every once in a while. So I'll buy shit, but I don't be like frivolously. Like I collect Pokemon cards from time to time. I brought some packs a couple weeks ago, and then I didn't buy packs for probably like over like 6 months. So I buy things from time to time, but I'm not impulsive. So like just cause you just cause you put something shiny in front of me, I'm not gonna fall for it. And this is like pizza, then we have a problem. But then there's a different story. Like certain that's pizza. Pizza, I cannot resist pizza, and I cannot resist French fries.
And that's how it
That's how it be. This one over here, her the tech stuff. Like I know that should be
yeah, I do impulsively
having you
buy
in the
new tech. If I feel like, damn, I could use that, I do buy that tech wise.
well, you
Like
be
I
using that
just
shit.
bought a MacBook because my laptop was clocking out on me. That bitch don't work without the cord.
You don't got a
I
tablet?
can't do that. I do. I have an iPad, but the iPad is not the same as a Mac OS.
It's not. It's like it's the down.
So
It's like
I
a
did get
something.
a MacBook Neo open box, and I'm riding with it because it's riding with me. It's a cute thing. I never really played around with Mac OS. I only really played around with Linux and Windows.
It's simple.
So I
It's
need
pretty
to
simple.
learn all the operating systems anyway. So I might as well. have a MacBook because I damn sure ain't getting no Apple desktop. I don't even know what that's called.
A iMac. Thank goodness for YouTube videos. YouTube tutorials. Because
YouTube
because
University.
YouTube University. How many times that shit done saved me?
Mm-hmm.
Because like even
It saved
what
me
like
too.
yeah, so like fucking I think like I will say though, like when it comes to like PC shit or whatever, like the database, like as far as like how to fix shit on like the company website, it really is full of information. Like if I
Yeah,
have an error,
it's
you really
yeah.
can like go there and like if you know what you're looking for, you really can go there and get the information on how to fix it.
Yeah, your
But
keywords are important.
but so with someone like me, um, I don't have some of the language to like know how to like do some of the shit. So like sometimes it's easier for me to just pull up a video and then watch somebody go through it so I can physically see it. And then we just follow like the direction. And then after that I'll remember how to do it. Like I won't need to come back to figure out how to do
You
it.
got
Like I'll
that
remember
hands-on experience.
yeah, I'll remember, oh like I can check this for this information or whatever. That's how I figured out my damn PC was overheating. They told me to how to diagnose why it's been resetting. I opened up the vent window and I was able to see all the times it crashed, at what time it crashed, what type of error I was getting. Then I was able to figure out what the error was and why I was getting this error. I'm like, see, that's cool. I wouldn't have known how to got to the vent window if it wasn't for YouTube. So you probably know how to do that shit in the back end. You probably like, oh, let me check the vent window. I don't fucking know that shit.
Yeah, if I have problems, the computer tell you itself. The event viewer.
See, see that she's a fucking nerd. Son. I don't know that.
But it's not always the first thing that I would check because I always check physical first,
See,
just in case one of my cats or somebody in the house fucked my shit up.
she got troubleshooting knowledge that I don't have.
I do physical first. I do physical first.
Mm-hmm. And then damn, that's not the physical. Because sometimes that ass it might just be like a loose part
It
or some
it
shit.
sometimes is. It sometimes is. Maybe somebody moved it out too
Maybe
far,
somebody moved it
and
out too
a
far,
cable
and
came loose. Yeah,
a cable came loose. Yeah,
sometimes it's
yeah.
that. Or
Sometimes
sometimes
it's that.
it's you
Or
really been on
sometimes
that
it's
bitch. You
too
really
much.
been on that bitch too much.
Yeah,
We been yapping.
you've been yapping.
We been talking.
You've been talking.
Like we appreciate y'all for listening. So thank you for listening to another episode of the Rhythm and Blerds podcast. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for real, for real. For lending us your listening ear.
And we Audi 5,000.
Right. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Peace.